Good evening, my fellow travelers on Spaceship Earth. It is I, and I am Guy. It's good to see you tonight. And making sure that all of my pieces, parts move correctly and do their bits for King and Country. So there we go. So, all right. How are we doing out there, folks? Is everybody okay? Everybody doing well? Got a few extra people watching today. Let's get ourselves some music, figure out what the music is. Some extra songs in here now. There's quite a bit of music in here. It's amazing. I apparently can just make it rain randomly. Who knew? I'm hoping you can hear me. Yeah, you can hear me just fine. That's good. All right. Looking over some old stuff we haven't seen in a while, sadly. Kind of trying to set us up here for some work, right? Looking kind of through where we are on you can't hear me. Can't hear me. That's it. You should be able to hear me. It says you should be able to hear me. Can you? Well, you can't hear me over the mixer though. Probably. Let me do that. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I mean, like, I'm totally talking. Oh, you hear me on YouTube. It's just Facebook being weird. Makes me wonder if I'm being auto-muted already. I'm going to take a look real quick over on Facebook and see what happens. See if I've got one of those. Hi, we detected that you were using somebody else's music and it's all copyrighted and you should probably not do copyrighted music because you're stupid and stuff. I don't quite get it, but okay. See if I hear it. Oh, hey, I can hear me over on YouTube. I can hear me talking about me. So it's just you. That's weird. All right, well, here we are. Well, how you doing tonight, Brent? You will blame it. That's fine. I took a nap. Kind of want to take a nap myself, but I'm only going to work on this for a little bit until like you decide to conk out on me, and then I'll be like, maybe I want to also conk out. So yeah, I've been teaching all week, and tomorrow is class closeout, and that's always nice. I mean, not because it actually is kind of sad. I get attached to these kids, and I only have them for 4 days. But at least with the 4-day run, I had all 4 days. Originally, I was only going to have the last 3 days, and I was going to be missing the first day for whatever reason. I don't know what the reason was because it was arbitrary. So that's fine. Hang on. So I was going to have just the second, third, and fourth class, but then the teacher was supposed to teach first class didn't show up. She misunderstood her instructions, and so they called me at 9 a.m. just before I was ready to get on stream here and said, "Hey, can you come in?" And I said, "Sure, why not?" Because I actually had no plans, so it was all right. And so then I went and did the class on class 1 first day, and I've had them on all 3 days now. And they started out kind of, I don't know, I was a little intimidated for some reason with this particular class, so I didn't start out as wild and woolly as I usually am. But as time went on, I've loosened up quite a bit. So I was telling my normal dad jokes today. So that's yep. So you tell us slow tomato ketchup, man. So you know why, you've heard of Pop-Tarts. You know why there's no Mom Tarts, right? Because of the patriarchy. Aren't you glad you managed to figure out what happened with the sound? Is there a best month? Maybe. Problem is, we're missing Donald. We need Donald here if we're going to start bad puns. It's like a requirement. Donald's job is to bad pun this place. You're having trouble with your seatbelt. Then it clicked. Okay, see, now that one I'm going to have to use. I mean, that one fits. All right. All right, finishing this off. If you need anything, just call. All right. She's probably just going to say good night, ma'am. Hey, Merrick. Really? What the heck is going on tonight? I'll go over and look at Twitch, I guess. See what Twitch is doing. We value your privacy. Okay. It's fine, but I don't. Oh, I'm not signed in. I need to sign in. Your browser is not supported. They don't support my browser? It says Google Chrome. Check browser version. God. Well, this has become a thing all of a sudden. That's weird. Yeah, it's not letting me log in. Well, Merrick, I'll figure that in a bit. You seem to be fine over on YouTube, so at least I know you're there, and you're hanging with me, bro. We're hanging together. That's fine. Better to hang together than have them hang us apart. Just saying. The kid just walked in saying, "Hey, everything's offline." So I think so. We over this last weekend, we got mesh routers. The mesh routers rock. They are the awesomest things ever. Then I found I have controls in my mesh router, which allow me to see things like who's connected to my mesh router, which is way cool. And then I think I got a little carried away earlier today and got a little overzealous and like did a whole bunch of connecting to things that don't need to be connected to. And I don't know what happened. Is that my phone? Yeah, it's my phone. So let me see if maybe I borked my own system by doing this. Might have been me. Diagnostics. All right, let's look at what's going on. Oh, it's locking. It's blocking everything. You tried 23 times. Yeah, it's by default blocking all of it. Why is it by default blocking everything? Why are you going into Roku? All right. You should have access to everything again. Oh. Yeah, I've got some. Um, I've got control of um, all right. It looks like it's by default blocking everything. So I now need to fix something here because it's by default blocking all kinds of stuff. All right. So parental controls have got me a little bit perplexed. All right. And well, parental controls got a little overzealous, but they're working now. There we go. Get all the text in that belongs to that particular scene. And all is good. All right. I've been meaning to patch that up for a while. Oh, looks good. Man, I am so tired, guys. It's been a long 3 weeks. Last 3 weeks, it's been 4 days on, 3 days off. And I know a lot of you guys have done 410s, and it's not been that bad. And I get it. But man, it's hard because, I mean, I'm on all the time. Like, it's tough. Yeah, I spend a lot of time having to, be active and jump around and tell jokes. And I kind of want to get like one of those powdered wigs, the white powdered wigs, so I can do the Newton thing and do like every time I'm talking about Isaac Newton, put the powdered wig on. So I've got the Isaac Newton powdered wig thing going. I think that'd be funny. My personal opinion on powdered wigs. So, my thought. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, is a Newton style powdered wig. So I'd have to do the long haired one. So a lot of times, and by the way, hello Sarge, Happy New Year. Um, so um I I've been thinking about putting on like a Newton wig every time I talk about gravity and affecting cars and things like that, because we spend an awful lot of time talking about sliding and skidding. And every time we do, I pretty much say the moment you slam on your brakes, you're putting Isaac Newton in charge. And Newton died 500 years ago and never got a Colorado driver's license. So you don't want him in charge. And that's sort of my running gag through the entire class, right? Every time we bring up Newton, you don't want Newton in charge. He died 500 years ago and never got a Colorado driver's license. So, that's sort of been my running gag. And I've been thinking of maybe getting one of those white wigs to wear so that I could do the, white wig thing and, be pompous and stuff and say, I thought that'd be fun. I thought that'd be fun, but the reality is I just kind of really want to get one of those white wigs because it just looks cool. So, legitimately, that's kind of more what I'm after. So, yeah, I have zero shame, which is probably a good thing to have as a teacher. So, like, I'll totally wear a white powdered wig and go around making pompous statements. Legitimately, it doesn't matter. I think it'll be cool for me, and I don't care beyond that. I mean, that's one of those things. Like I said, I got zero shame, so doesn't matter to me. I'm good. If kids think that I'm weird, that's fine. They be them. Do their thing. I don't care. So that's a thing. How you doing this evening, my good friend Sarge? How you doing? What's the haps? Nope, exactly. No shame, no regrets. So I'm totally on board with this battle plan. Trying to figure out where the heck I am. So, printing dragons for the grandchildren. Nothing wrong with that plan. I like that plan. So, cool. Yep, I am starting to kind of fade over here, and I may not stay on for much longer just because I am so tired and I'm so beat, and it's so hard to to keep up with these kids. I enjoy it. It is a lot of fun. I love my job. I like my work a lot. It is good. It is also exhausting. So, and new 3D printer on your side, which I think is kick butt. Not going to complain with that at all. Merrick's joining in. Nice. So, Sarge, is it FDM or is it? I mean, does it have a filament or is it resin? Filament. Nice. Means you can also do things, crazy things like D&D landscapes and maybe even like Mandalorian armor and things like that. And you can probably even do an R2 unit like Brent is doing. Should be actually pretty cool. Just saying. Oh yeah, it's Creality K1. That's a nice machine. I'm okay with that. Yep. So that's good. It's good to hear. I'm glad to hear that you're doing that. I understand that too. So my sister got the best handhelds ever for Christmas. In fact, I will go find them and show them to you. Hang on. These are great. These are awesome. There you go. It could not be any more perfect than this. That cracks me up more than it needed to. That was the best. She got these for me for the bathrooms because people keep forgetting to close the lid, and then George gets into the I just started laughing and laughing. I'm like, those are the best. Oh man. So yeah, that was perfect. Close the lid. The cat has a drinking problem. and the fact that it's all black makes it even better. Just so much better. All black with yellow eyes, just like George. And George is like, I don't get the joke, but whatever. Oh boy. It is a beautiful thing. Definitely a thing of beauty. So, oh well. It's funny because it's true. Yep. It's funny because it's true. You got it. That's absolutely correct. So, anyway, how was everybody's Christmas out there? In the holidays? In the hollandaise? How was your hollandaise? Right? 3D printer. That works for me. That works for me. It's good to hear. Nah, that's good. Yep. For me, all was good. I'm doing markedly better right now financially, and that's good to hear. And we're about to start up school, and that's very good. Still kind of confused as to what I'm supposed to do with all the things at school. That's what we got next week. So, it's always a plus. It's always a plus. And so, I am currently reading a book by Carolyn Kay, who's a local author. And it's a fun book, and I got that and a couple of other things, and then those hand towels and some good stuff kind of going along here. So all things are going well. My sister came out from San Antonio and hung out with us for a while, and that was cool. Um, so yeah, it's been good. It's been good. And I feel like those things all have some learning curve to them. But you can kind of get there in the end. So, are you guys getting a low frame rate with me over here? I'm curious. One of the things we did over this break was put in the mesh routers. And with the mesh router, I'm plugged directly into the mesh router now. I'm no longer on a wireless. So this machine is now directly plugged into the modem. It's directly plugged into the main mesh router. So I have control over it. So can't tell if you're seeing me. And every so often I look up and I'm like, deep, 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 and really slow. So making sure that's not happening on your side. Interrupted video from time to time. So yeah, I may decide to bow out here in just a few minutes. I'm just tired. I'm so tired. But I wanted to make sure I got online and said hi to you guys and wished you guys all a happy new year and things like that. Make sure everything's off to a good start. I'm not going to quit broadcasting because I'm in school and stuff like that. Quite the contrary. I intend to continue broadcasting and doing homework. So the video is very clear. Well, that's good. That's good. You can read the cat towel. I mean, that's a good thing. Cat towel is awesome. Yep. Yeah, Sarge. Yeah, I'll see you guys around. Definitely see you and Sarge and Brent. And the trick, of course, here is that I can actually go hang out with Sarge and do coffee at some point in time, which is my battle plan this year. I intend to hang out with Sarge and do coffee every so often. One of the ongoing things of I've got to get out more, start talking to my friends more while they're still in town before they all wander off to the 7 points of the universe and I can't find them anymore. So yeah, we'll do coffee there, Sarge, at some point. And relatively soon. Although school's got to start first, so I got to kind of get situated. I don't expect January and February to be easy. I figure I'll get in there and get started. My first semester, I have intro to cultural anthropology, intro to bioanthropology, ancient cultures, and Japanese. So while we're all still alive. So I've got a pretty solid school load for the first semester, which is fine. I should be able to handle that pretty easily. Just going to be cracking down on that every so often, but I think I'm going to it's one class on Monday and 3 classes on Tuesday, and one class on Monday and Wednesday and 3 classes on Tuesday, Thursday. And since the first day of school is technically Martin Luther King Day, there will be no classes. So I don't get to start on the easy day. I get to start on the hard day. So I need to bring up the campus map and take a good look at the campus map and figure out where the heck I'm supposed to be, So let's see what's going on there. I also need to see if MSU is going to pay for RTD or not. That's going to be an important thing to know. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'll get in there and it'll be fine. This is gonna be great. I'm gonna enjoy the heck out of this. So, all right. Well, I am gonna bow out though. I think I am over my limit while we're still here. But it was good chatting with all of you people. I'm glad to have you guys here as my friends. Thank you very much for joining me. Merrick, please take it easy out there. Brent, I know you're out there somewhere. Take it easy as well. Sarge, good talking to you. And I'll see you all later. Again, I work tomorrow, so I won't see you tomorrow. So the next broadcast time will be Sunday night. However, I don't work next week, so we should be back to 2 broadcasts next week. So anyway, in the meantime, everybody take it easy. Have a great weekend. Enjoy yourselves and keep your eyes on the stars. Goodbye.